Hello, everyone. It's the 5th episode of the J&M Podcast, and I can't believe we're already at 5 episodes.
Yeah, we're getting there.
It's taken us. We started
for what, a month and a half now?
Yeah, mid-February. It's when we started, and we didn't think we thought it would take us way longer to get to where we're at now, but I'm pretty happy with how everything turned out. I wish I could get better at editing, but it's whatever. But
yeah.
I'm glad for all the support everybody's gave us and everything. So we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't even be doing this without everybody. That people actually care. That's what surprises me. But yeah, I'm glad to be doing episode 5 with my man right here, Justin. And got any exciting news going on or anything?
No, we're here.
He's wearing an Astroworld. Did you go to Astroworld?
Yeah.
Who's the artist?
What a ride.
Obviously, Justin, he's representing Astro because I didn't want to wear it because I'm my hair. I mean, I didn't want to mess my hair up.
You don't wear hats.
And hats do not look good on me either. I've tried.
I have a collection of hats.
Yeah,
I got like 10 hats.
I wore it at the concert last week. Or no,
did you actually wear it?
I didn't wear it. I bought it at the tour for the second. We went to the first one last November with Caleb, Moose, and Fernando and everybody. And then we went again. No, I went with Garrison Millsaps last year, and then now we went with Fernando, Jordan, and Caleb, and I got that. Yeah, I was gonna get some shirts, but
I had a chance to go, but I turned it down.
You did, yeah, you did have a chance.
I would have went. I think I might would have went if there was like
better options.
If there's better people there, like I ain't saying like it wasn't Travis Scott, like just better like.
Just more people, like maybe like.
I know Sheck West was there. That's kind of cool, but I mean that's.
You don't know anything it is.
I know. Well, I mean, I listened to Mudboy.
I like Mudboy.
I didn't like it, but like 3 songs on there because the rest of it was kind of just.
Is it the T word? No. Trash.
I ain't call it trash, but like it's not an album that I'd want to listen to again.
Mm-hmm.
Like I listened to it once fully. That's it.
I keep going back and listeting to it just because I just think it's just so different.
There's a few songs on there I listen to, but there's no way I can listen to the whole thing. And it's basically just a bunch of like.
Watching it live was pretty cool.
I bet it's pretty cool.
But
who else was there?
Just Sheck West and him.
That's it.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed. I
thought Gunna was supposed to be there.
Gunna was there last time.
Oh,
but Gunna's got his own tour coming up. He's got to worry about that. But
so if there was more people, or just people that I really enjoyed, I would maybe went. But gave it to Caleb Doolin.
Yeah, Caleb Doolin. I'm glad everybody. Caleb had fun. Shout out Bryson Godfrey, Caleb, Mason, Josh, everybody. I hope y'all had a good time. Me, Caleb, everybody Caleb, Moose, and everybody, we almost like died because we were up front. We were at the rail, and that was, oh god. I mean, it was to the point where it was almost unenjoyable because people were just animals.
I would never want to be that close.
People were like, this guy stage dived. Like he jumped over the railing, he grabbed my neck to push me off to get over the railing and get over security. This man jumped over the rail onto the stage. He went right by security, and he went on there, and it was a mess, but. Yeah, it's a night to remember. I got some good photos and videos. That's all that matters. So it was a lot of fun. I'm glad we got there safely and back and all that stuff. So, well, yeah, I love talking about that. But so today is it's not April yet. It's the 20. This Friday's the 29th. So 27th today. Yep. So there's a couple things going on. This is probably gonna be like. Hopefully this is going to be our shortest episode because there's really not too much going on. There's a few things that's exciting and all that, but there's only...
I'd like to at least get a podcast every 2 weeks, though. So
I didn't...
got this going on.
There wasn't too much, but there was enough to where we could do an episode about it, and we didn't want to wait another 2 weeks, and we wanted to talk about some other things, like we want to talk about us and our thoughts about that and its success, and then there's some other topics we can talk about, but so the first topic we're going to talk about is just the box office. I don't think anybody even cares about that. Yeah. And in case you don't know what box office means, it's like the money that the films has made in theaters this past weekend. And of course, Us, the new Jordan Peele movie, Us, came in #1, and it broke the record for, I think, it broke the opening weekend record for a new franchise's horror. Like. I don't know how to explain it.
What do you mean new franchise?
Like, it wasn't based on an existing property.
Oh, okay.
So, like, it broke the record.
It's kind of like original screenplay?
Yeah, like, Get Out was made, like, $35 million. Us made $70 million.
Yeah, you think it'll win an Oscar for original screenplay?
I think it could get nominated, most definitely. I don't think it'll win. I don't think it'll win. It's too early to say, honestly. That's the big Oscars.
Making predictions now. Come back, you can look at episode 5, see what we predicted.
We'll be on episode 27 talking about how we're broke. We don't have any money.
Shit, probably.
Don't you take your shirt off? Okay, I didn't see that.
Yeah, getting hot.
Anyway, it is getting a little hot in here. We have the air going on a little bit.
My first time I wore a hoodie in public, and Like 3 months.
I mean, you look like Joe Rogan in here. It looks good.
Joe Rogan. I wish I was Joe Rogan. I had Joe Rogan's body.
We need his help editing. We need to figure that stuff out.
He don't edit.
We need his crew. Yeah, we definitely need his crew.
Need the Joe Rogan crew.
Yeah. But a box office for me is really fascinating. I know probably nobody cares.
Yeah, I've never looked at it.
Yeah, I've just always thought I like to see movies succeed, and so like Us succeeded and broke it broke the expectations. It was not even supposed to make 50 million and made 70 million opening weekend. Yeah, and let's see what else. Captain Marvel's still doing good, and what else? 5 Feet Apart. Movies like that, they're doing good for what they are. They're not blowing anything away or anything like that. But next week. No, this week, my bad. This week, Dumbo comes out, and I don't think... Let's see what it says. Dumbo is tracking well, but that's about it.
What's that supposed to mean? What's it expect to make?
I don't know. It doesn't say. It just says it's supposed to open in over 4,000 locations. But, I don't know. That movie cost a lot of money, I bet, because the cast and special effects. I'm sure it wasn't cheap. And Tim Burton movies are usually not cheap to make because he's very imaginary. So he's the one that directed it. But I'm excited to see it. The reviews that came out for it though, and they're not that great. It's I don't usually try. I try not to look at too many critic reviews.
That would surprise me though. I mean,
it's on a 50% on Rotten Tomatoes. I mean, it's 50% of critics liked it. So it's a mix. It's a mixed movie.
Yeah.
But I'm so excited to see Danny DeVito in anything.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Do you see what the critic score for Us was?
It's at 90 something.
It's 94 last time I looked.
That's good. Hey, Get Out was at 100% when it came out.
Really?
And then 2 people put out like a bad review of it, and it went down to 98. Yeah, so it was at 100%, and then all of a sudden it almost broke the record for Rotten Tomatoes. But yeah, so Jordan Peele.
You probably think I wasn't a critic because I probably would have been one of those people.
They give it a bad review?
Well, I don't know if I'd give it a bad review, but it probably wouldn't be a 100% review. I'd get
No,
out.
that doesn't mean it's a perfect movie. That just means that 100%. That means at the time 100% of critics enjoyed the movie. Not saying that it's 100% movie.
Like I liked the movie a little bit, but there was a few problems. There was a bunch of problems I had with it. And the story was a little like if it came between. We'll talk more about Us.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. Yeah,
I feel like just the story wise is
I feel you. That's my homework. Let me go back. Okay. But yeah, that was the box office. Good to see Us succeed. Hopefully, Dumbo doesn't stumble. That doesn't rhyme.
That doesn't rhyme.
Dumbo doesn't stumble, hopefully, and hopefully, because that's another Disney live-action movie. And if this one stumbles and Aladdin comes out and stumbles, they need to figure out what they're doing, because that's 2 bad things in a row, because their last live-action movie was it Jungle Book, and then it was
Nutcracker.
Oh my God! Never mind. 3 in a row.
That's what I'm telling you.
They gotta figure this out. Dumbo isn't good. If it doesn't make money and succeed, man, they just got to figure out what they're doing, because Aladdin doesn't look so promising either. The last trailer was okay, but it doesn't look so promising, and I think that the audience is really already. I
think Danny DeVito might be what helps Dumbo.
Let's hope. Let's hope.
Is he gonna be in the movie a lot?
I hope so. I don't know. I know Michael Keaton's a big lead in it. Danny DeVito, I think he's gonna be probably a supporting character, but
yeah,
we'll see. Let's just hope. But I hate to hear it's not getting great reviews, but it's not getting bad reviews. So
I hope the elephant gets nominated for best actor,
best visual effects. So then, also shout out. It's probably a little late for this, but shout out to Garrett Ferguson and Ryan Lambert for meeting voiceover Pete. I saw that on Instagram and I was gonna comment, but I didn't know what to say. So I just said I'll shout them out in the podcast. If they're watching it, that'd be cool. And but yeah, we just thought that was really cool. That would be an ultimate goal.
Yeah, voiceover Pete. He's a legend.
He just came out of nowhere, honestly. And
I hate that didn't go, because I remember Garrett. He said, hey, anybody want to come see voiceover Pete? Charlotte hit me up, and I thought about it, and I thought about it like Monday. I said maybe, or like the week before, or whenever he posted. I said I might, and then I just totally forgot about it. I think I was like coming home Wednesday from something, and I just like looked at I went to go Domino's. And put up my phone, saw they were hanging out with them. And I said, what the hell? I totally forgot about it. I could have been there. I could have met him.
Yeah. And it looked like it was a lot of fun. I haven't heard much about it. I'd like to talk to him about it if I ever see him. But
yeah, for real.
Yeah, I'm glad you had fun.
I talked to Ryan about it, and he said it was pretty fun.
Oh, really?
But there was a bunch of weird people there.
Oh, I bet that's the crowd that you don't want to. That's creepy to be with.
Yeah, there's a bunch of like weird kids that look like, but
Fortnite players probably.
Yeah, that's what
he's probably like, hey, I gave you my credit. Probably some kids came up to him and said, hey, I gave you my mom's credit card number, but John Wick, I never knew if John Wick got saved or not. Can you let me know? And he'll probably BS it and be like, yes, your parents will save that. I don't know.
Yeah, for real.
That'd be funny.
He is a great guy. I wish videos would come back with him because like
he was being saturated. Like he was really getting
saturated,
but then it kind of stopped. I wanted to come back, but I need to follow him in this.
Well, I kind of like when they started doing more different things. Like it was the credit card thing, all like for like a solid 3 weeks, 4 weeks. But then he kind of started doing like other stuff. He kind of started saying do like different kind of.
Give me your social security number.
He'd be like, I need help. This is not a video. So.
This is not a script. Help. Yeah.
He's a total meme legend.
At this point, people are probably already zoned out. Sorry.
Yeah, I'd like to meet him one day.
Absolutely. That'd be
He's like 50-something years old, too. That's what's crazy.
That man looks like he's probably
he's in that doctor commercial?
Yeah.
That's fucking sick.
Y'all are probably so zoned out, but yeah, that
Your voice ever repeats in a freaking commercial when he's a doctor.
And he's not even an actual doctor.
He's not
just paid to look like a doctor.
Yeah.
But, see, that was cool. Shout out to Ryan and them. But, so this is the main topic for this episode. We weren't 100% sure, like, it's going to be hard talking about this without getting into spoilers, but we saw Us yesterday. Shout out to...
Monday.
Yeah. Oh, God, I thought it was yesterday. Yeah. We saw it yesterday. We saw it Monday, and it was going in. We heard great things about it, and we saw some people like Mason saw it. Who else? Some other close friends saw it, and they said it was really good. And so I love to Get Out. Jeffrey and Sage liked it, yeah. And they going into it, I love Get Out, and I like Jordan Peele, and I like the actors in this movie. So I was going into it really hoping for some good stuff, and I think it delivered for the most part. What'd you think about it?
Whenever I got done watching it, I was like, I liked it. I was like, this is a good movie. But it wasn't until that night where I kind of just sitting there, going to sleep thinking about it.
I mean, it keeps you up at night.
Yeah, it keeps you up at night. I thought about the movie, and I was watching a bunch of kind of like spoiler videos talking about like, little things that happen that you might not notice, stuff like that. And I was like, dang, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And I thought about it more, and I thought about the story more. And overall, I really like it now. I think it's a really good movie, really good story.
It definitely took some risks that most movies don't do.
Yeah, it's definitely different. And I think that's what Jordan Peele says he wants to do. He wants to make different movies from other people, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
He likes to take risks. Like Get Out was kind of a risk when he made that movie.
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely, and it delivered.
And basically, I watched like a little interview about it. He basically said that he wanted to make movies that he likes, and basically what he said, when he writes movies, he writes them the way he wants to read them. And,
oh wow, I didn't know about that. Okay.
Yeah, so like that's kind of cool. He kind of goes from his standpoint. He cares what the audience what audience thinks about his movies, but at the same time, it's more for him. And I think that means a lot coming from people that want to make their movie.
Yeah, an actor turned director. He knows how. That's what makes a good director is they help their actors perform the best as possible.
Yeah.
And I thought the performances in this movie was very good. Just like in Get Out, the guy he got nominated for Best Actor. You're a good director when you get nominated. When you get one of your actors to get nominated for that. And the actress's name that played the mother, her name is so hard to pronounce, but it's like Lupita Nyong'o. That's her name.
Yeah,
it's very hard to pronounce, but she was awesome. She could get nominated. It's too early to say it, but I would say if there was Oscars right now, she would probably win for me.
Honestly, I'd be surprised if she wasn't.
If she wasn't nominated,
because you got to think about she basically had to do 2 parts.
Yeah.
Because she had to do like her main part, like the good mom, and then the bad mom, or a bad person, whatever. She had to do both.
Yeah, she had to do 2 different.
And so that's crazy. And there's a lot of layers to her character and stuff. And I also in an interview with Jordan Peele, he was talking about. He said he felt kind of scared going into like her changing room to talk to her, like whenever she's like the bad one, like because she like stayed in character. He said it was kind of scary going in there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And talking to her like that, because she would stay.
She's won an Oscar before too.
Oh really?
She's already won
what?
For a movie, like I think it was a Netflix movie, either a Netflix movie or something.
Movie.
It was a smaller movie.
There wasn't no Netflix movies in the Oscars last year, was there?
Roma.
Or this last year? Oh, yeah, Roma.
Roma was a big one. But it didn't do much. But that's another topic. We already talked about that, though.
Yeah.
Check out episode 2. But yeah, I thought the performance was really good. The kids was pretty good in this as well. It's hard to get kids to do this good. And
for that kid, because that kid's like, I don't know, 6, 7.
6 years old?
6 or 7. I mean, he looks a little older than what he is, but when you hear him talk, he kind of sounds real young. He sounds younger.
The children was great, yeah.
That was like another interview where it was kind of all like the actors.
And it didn't have a big cast. It was kind of like A Quiet Place. It only had like 5 or 6 main characters, really.
Yeah, for real, because they had to play both parts.
It had the family, then they had the different version of the family, then it had the other family, that was the neighbors. And that was about it. Like, that was really it. Unless I'm missing something. But yeah, I thought... Oh, that's my phone. So yeah, I thought the performance was great. The guy who was in Black Panther, Winston Duke, he played M'Baku. He was really good in this movie too.
He was great.
But also it leads to one of my issues with the movie, was that characters like him, he was so likable, and I thought that there was no way they would kill him. Well, let me get this spoiler. I don't have to spoil anything. But like, I thought that there was no consequences in this movie. I really feel like with their characters that the way they were setting the tone with them, that it was no consequence. Like, you knew, like, I just felt like they had that boundary set to where they weren't going to do anything with him. I don't know if that makes any sense, but like, I just felt like they didn't. I just wasn't as scared as I should have been, because I just thought that, oh, these characters, I feel like they wouldn't do anything to these characters, but maybe they do, maybe they don't. I don't know. You have to see the movie, but I just felt like it was. I don't know how to explain it. Well, do you have any issues?
I mean, I felt scared with it.
I felt scared, but
I love that it wasn't like a jump scare type deal. Like, it was an actual like scare.
It was a thriller, yeah.
Like, it's an actual movie that you come out and you're like, dang, girl, I got looking around like, hey, hold up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it made you think. Yeah.
Like, I don't watch me scary movies. And I'm like, hey, that was good. Because a lot of scary movies just kind of like
a spotter moment.
Yeah, a lot of scary movies are just like jump scares, and they call it scary movie, which jump scares, whatever. I mean, they throw a scary picture in your face, and like.
Sorry, I just killed a spotter like on my windshield. Okay, go ahead.
What the hell? But I don't like scary memovies that much, anyways. But like, if it's a movie like this with a great story and good, good actors, whatever, and make it as that's what makes the movie. And
I thought, and I'm no spoilers, but I mean the ending was pretty. The ending, I don't want to talk spoilers, but the ending was I thought it was very solid and was unexpected, but also it left some holes open, I believe. But
it did.
But I'm not gonna get into that. But
it did.
But if you watch the movie, I think
there is one thing that I like about it is it's a movie that you can rewatch, and when you rewatch, you notice so many things that you didn't notice the first time.
It's a definite movie. It might be our first rewatch of 2019.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to rewatching it because I watched a bunch of these spoiler videos that talked about like little stuff to look at, and little stuff you missed, and it's kind of crazy. You think, dang, how did I miss that?
Yeah.
Like if anybody that hasn't watched it, and you're gonna watch it. Look at the number 11, and just think about that every time you see that number.
Yeah.
The whole movie. Cause I watched the thing about it, and it's like everywhere, and just it played a huge part. And I ain't get much into it because I don't want to talk spoilers, but.
I like to see original movies succeed, so I think people should see this more. And it delivered. It made a lot of money, so it's the third highest grossing horror movie like opening weekend ever. So that's pretty good.
Dang, ever.
Yeah. It's the number one for like original, like on a non-existing property, but like it's third all time for like horror. So that's really cool. And overall, I really felt like they delivered Jordan Peele delivered a solid movie. The ending. I liked it, but it did leave a couple answers or questions, and then it didn't explain some things. It left some plot holes, but it doesn't really overall it doesn't take out the whole movie for me. And also the beginning could have been fixed a little bit more. I thought the beginning was a little like drawn out.
Okay, I guess talking about problems that we had. That's probably the biggest problem I have with the movie is the very beginning, the first. Well, I'd say first 15 minutes was like kind of slow, but I go to the very beginning where it's like opening up, and like it's very, after I watched a bunch of these spoiler videos and I looking at it, it was very, it's a very fascinating concept of why there's a reason why they did it like that, and why they opened like that, but it was so slow. And it kind of took me out of the movie because I was sitting there and just watching it.
Yeah, it kind of gave
me.
And
I was like, I kept looking at you and I was like, man, when are they gonna pick this up?
Yeah, like I mean, good lord.
I was like, I was sitting there, I was like, I even said, what the hell?
I know what they're going for, but this is taking forever.
I said, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, so we didn't.
I said, let's get it going. But after about 15, 20 minutes after it gets in there, after it sets up, it's great. Like it don't really slow down. It keeps progressing and it builds. And that's why I like it. That's what I like about movies is if it can keep flowing and building and doesn't like go back. It doesn't go like up and go down and go back up and slow down. That's what I like to keep going up.
Absolutely, yeah. And it doesn't. I think I still like Get Out. I actually like Get Out quite more still. But I got to rewatch Us. I watched Get Out 3 times in theaters, and then I watched it.
I've only watched Get Out once, so I kind of want to rewatch it. I don't know if I will or not. But one thing I got in common is I only watched both of them once.
Mm-hmm.
And as a story wise, I like Us more. But as like dialogue wise, I like Get Out, because Get Out's more like talkative and more like.
Look at you, movie analyst. Look at you, man.
Well, hey, we working on it. But like Get Out, you kind of like the story kind of unfolds in a different way than Us. Us, it kind of like it throws everything out there real quick, and Get Out kind of just unfolds.
Yeah.
For like however long the movie is, but Us, it's kind of like it's already unfolded, and everything's thrown at you, but it still works.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point. I like that. Yeah. Two different movies, but same kind of concept with just it's kind of hard to explain. But I thought it's hard to compare them, but I still enjoyed it as a movie. I enjoyed Get Out more, but we got to rewatch it. And I think if we rewatch it, we'll talk about it in the next podcast and let you guys know what we think. But overall, I would recommend watching it, even if you don't even like it. I think it's worth seeing what kind of experience you'd have with it. Like, you might hate it, you might like it. It's one of those movies. It's a hit or miss.
If anybody watches it, you comment what you think about it as well.
If anybody,
love to read it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I love talking about different opinions.
We might try to do like a video, like a spoiler video, because I'd love to be able to talk about the movie.
Yeah.
And and say what I want to say without trying to be like, hey, no spoilers. Mm-hmm. So maybe.
Yeah.
Look out for it. Maybe.
And I think what I might do with this, I might clip this part out and edit it as its own video. So if anybody's just interested on what me and Justin thought about just Us itself and don't want to watch the whole podcast, I might clip this part from the start of the thoughts about Us, and then just clip that up and make that a separate video. I don't know, but if anybody's watching it, and if I haven't done that yet, let me know if you want to. But yeah, so that was our thoughts on Us.
And I guess just one last thing. Jordan Peele, he's only done 2 movies, and it's crazy. You don't really see a lot of people throw out their first movie, and it's amazing. And definitely 2 movies, and it's amazing. So
you can tell he has a passion.
He does, and I'm excited if he's gonna keep making movies, because he wasn't really sure if he was gonna keep making. After he made Get Out, but after Get Out's success, he was like.
After he won an Oscar.
Yeah, after he got so much success, he felt like he kind of needed to. And it's funny because he's talking a story about it. He's at Jay-Z's place, and he's talking about how he's kind of nervous about making another movie, blah blah, because he didn't want to his expectations are very high. And Jay-Z told him straight up, it don't matter. You already done it.
Jay-Z?
Yeah, because he was at Jay-Z party. And Jay-Z told him, it don't matter. You already done it. And he said after Jay-Z tells you it don't matter no more, then it don't matter.
You got to follow what Jay-Z said.
But either way, I mean, 2 great movies, and I feel like he's going to keep making. And I love it. He's going to keep it probably in the horror genre.
Yeah, I like that. There's a horror renaissance going on, and I love it. Yeah. I love in the past few years we've seen a lot of good horror movies. And that makes me really happy. Besides Truth or Dare.
Yeah, Truth or Dare.
But we've seen a lot. We've seen more good than bad. Yeah, we've seen more good than bad.
So yeah, I think he's gonna keep going. And another thing, we kind of mentioned it before the podcast. He likes keeping a predominantly all black cast, which is very different, especially the scary movies. And
he's keeping it
he likes to keep it very different,
fresh,
very open minded, and that's why he's such a great director. And I've loved watching anything. And I'd love to see him direct a movie that he's also acting in. I love
or
to
get
see,
him and Michael or Keegan.
That's why I want him to get Keegan, which is if anybody didn't watch Key and Peele, their sketches back in the day, they're hilarious together. But Keegan's also a pretty good actor as well, and I'd love to watch them in a movie together. And even if he's directing it and be a scary movie, that'd be kind of sweet. But
I would love to see a movie with their Key and Peele characters, but they go to the Get Out house and they got to go through all that. I would love to see that.
That'd be cool. It was funny, or in an interview, he talked about he looked at a bunch of directors second movies for inspiration, and one of the movies was Pulp Fiction. He talked about,
that was Tarantino's second movie. Yeah.
So I didn't know that. He watched Pulp Fiction, and he's getting stuff that he's Unbreakable too, but Unbreakable was the 3rd film by that person, but he still said the same thing. And it's funny. He made his whole cast watch a ton of scary movies before they did that. Before they
performed. Yeah, that's cool.
That's pretty sweet.
I like when directors have a passion. They really want to do their best to make the best movie.
So I watched a couple videos of him actually videos of him working with the actors and stuff, and showing them what to do. It's just so weird seeing Jordan Peele like as like a director, I guess now.
Yeah.
After watching him for Key and Peele for like 8 years or whatever.
It's so random.
Because like he was
wild.
such a comedy guy, and now he's like
he's got some talent.
in
And
the
I'm
horror
happy
now.
for him. Yeah.
But that's about all I gotta say about Jordan Peele. I just
Good discussion. I like talking about it. Yeah.
very different.
Very
person,
different, but
very open,
yeah.
very welcome.
Very refreshing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the word, refreshing. That's what us and Get Out really.
Because
feels
like basically, before we started watching movies, I never watched scary movies. I'd always stay away from those. I was like, yeah, screw that. But if it's a movie like this, I'm down to watch it anytime.
Yeah. It 2 comes out this year. I'm hoping that's gonna be.
Yeah, It too. I'm excited for that.
Pet Sematary comes out in less than 2 weeks.
See, that's the thing about Pet Sematary. I wasn't really like.
I wasn't that excited, but the trailer's getting better.
The first time I watched, first couple times I watched the trailer, I was like, whatever. But then I guess we watched it every freaking week.
Grows on
it kind of built on me, and I love the actor in it. You know, you kind of say you don't, but I love the actor, and he plays in a ton of stuff though. But I like him.
If anybody's watching this, look up the name Jason Clarke and look at his face and tell me that you do not hate it. Just yeah.
I ain't saying
I can't stand that guy. He's a good actor.
I ain't saying he's not bad looking, but I think he's a great actor. I like him in just about anything he's ever been in. He's great in First Man. I thought, even though Serenity wasn't really a good movie, he was good in it. Did that one movie ever come out with like the chick like cheats on him, and like the war movie? Well, I think he had 2 movies back to back.
Oh, what happened to that movie? That's what I forgot about.
Yeah, I forgot about the movie. Did it come out already?
I don't think so.
I ain't sure, but. There's like 2 movies he's coming in that's like his girlfriend cheats on him. That's kind of sad. But
Mudbound too. Oh my God, he was in Mudbound too.
Yeah.
Was he in Mudbound? Oh my God.
Mudbound was like a Netflix movie from 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
Yeah.
I love watching that. That's like one that I don't really watch many Netflix originals, but that was a good one.
I love how we got to Mudbound from Get Out for us, but yeah. So.
Jason Clarke.
Yeah, Jason Clarke.
But yeah, that's what we watched that in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So we watched Shazam and Pet Sematary in the same day. So
that's right. Yep.
We'll talk about that. It'll be 2 weeks from now. On that Wednesday, so that'd be perfect.
Yeah. So next episode, we're gonna talk about Pet Sematary, our reviews for that, Shazam, and then probably some other big topics going on, all that kind of stuff. Any albums that came out, but yeah. So.
Which I guess talking about albums, yeah, did Yanni drop?
Yeah. Well, I was gonna get to that.
Well.
Oh, good job.
That's bringing it up.
Yeah, no.
You always said you want to do it at the beginning.
Oh, that's true. That is true. Well, I had it right here on the notes, but yeah, Yanni hasn't dropped yet. So if you guys are worried,
but I think we're getting closer because there are leaks coming out now.
There is leaks coming out.
So maybe the leaks.
But see, the thing is, Kanye. People like Kanye. He won't release his music if it's leaked. So he'll make a new song.
True.
So he'll
just take the whole song out.
That sucks. But I mean, yeah, Yanni hasn't dropped yet. So if anybody knows what Yanni is supposed to be a Kanye project, and it hasn't came out yet. So that's fun. And I'm just at this point. I don't really. At this point, it's. I'm gonna keep saying that every week.
I've kind of been out of music lately, and I've kind of just not even listening to nothing new. I've just been listening to a bunch of like old kind of music, and like I don't, there's not really anything I want to listen to, but when Yanni drops, I'll definitely listen to that first thing.
Oh yeah,
that'd be something I'd wait till midnight to drop. Even though last time he dropped an album at midnight, it didn't drop until like 3 o'clock.
Yeah, it wasn't even that. No, he didn't even drop until the next day in school.
Because it was practice graduation.
Yeah,
and it even dropped in. I remember having my headphones out there in the practice trying to for it to come out.
What a disappointment that album was.
No.
His Yay album was disappointing.
No.
And Kids See Ghosts was great.
Kids See Ghosts was great.
That was worth the wait.
I thought Yay was just as good. Well, not just as good, but it was good.
It has its moments.
There's only one song I don't like on there.
I swear if you say it's Ghost Town.
No, I'm talking about
I Wouldn't Leave. That song Wouldn't Leave.
Yeah, Wouldn't Leave. We're talking about Kim and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
Let's see. People walk around here. It's kind of weird. It gets me every time. I'm sitting here and everybody's just walking around here.
I forget we're in a parking lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, so well, at this point, I'm just gonna see it when I believe it. That's how I feel with Yanni.
Yeah.
But also, we got one more thing to talk about with the movies, and then we'll get on the music. But I just want to talk about just how surprising Captain Marvel, like how surprising that movie has been doing. That movie's gonna make $1 billion, and I never would have thought in a million years that movie would have made $1 billion. And it's at $900 million right now. It's the 10th highest superhero film of all time, grossing. 10th. Captain Marvel.
Yeah, I saw that. It knocked Iron Man off.
Yeah. it's gonna keep going. And the next movie it's got to beat is Batman Begins Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises. It's got to beat those two movies, and I think it can. It's got like $100 million more or something like that to beat. It could be the 8th all-time comic movie. It could pass Dark Knight. Could you believe that?
That's crazy.
Captain Marvel, and it's because a lot of reasons. It's because of Marvel's brand recognition's so good, and then just a good actress. I think some of the controversy surrounding it actually got some people to go see it.
Oh, I think so too.
And when you get a name like Sam Jackson in there too, that's gonna get some butts and seats. But yeah, I just want to talk about that. I just think it's just amazing how I thought it wouldn't have made 90 million opening weekend. It made 150. I never would have thought it would have made over 700 million. It's already made 900. Gonna make over $1 billion. I just thought that was cool.
And it's crazy because it's not even really a great Marvel movie.
It's not, but it's a safe movie. I feel
it is a safe movie, and it's a good.
It's a good lead up to Infinity War or Endgame.
It's a very good story movie, and.
A lot of stupid things.
Where do you think where do you think Endgame will fall on this list?
All comic movie. I think.
Where's Infinity War?
Infinity War is the number one. It's got $2 billion. It made $2 billion. And I think
Endgame's
gonna make $2 billion, but I think it's gonna be close. I think it's gonna be right with Infinity War. I don't know, man. I don't
3
think,
hours.
Well, that's not confirmed yet. That's not confirmed yet.
I thought confirmed 3 hours.
It's not. I thought it was, but that was just.
Well, I thought AMC kind of leaked it, and then everybody's trying to ask Disney what the real hours were.
So there was a story that came out that Endgame was 3 hours and 2 minutes long, and then people were saying confirmed, and it wasn't confirmed because, it was just all because the AMC accidentally leaked, put a time on the movie, and people screenshotted it, and then they took it off. Obviously, it was a mistake, but that doesn't mean it's not true. I think it could be true, but I honestly hope it's not true. Well, I mean, I love to see a 3-hour Avengers movie.
Oh God, yeah.
But
what if it was 3 hours was included with trailers and stuff?
That could be the case.
I don't know how AMC's things are. Does it include?
Whenever it says the runtime on the AMC app, that's usually just the
movie?
the credits in the movie itself.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure how they run it.
Yeah, they don't add the trailer because if they add the trailers, then that means whenever it says the showtime start, that means So, but I thought that's. But if it is 3 hours, cool. But I just think that. That's not confirmed. It could be true or not, but it's a month away. It doesn't matter. It's a month away. We'll figure it out.
I think it'd be crazy to get 3 hours in a movie.
It could be the first Marvel movie with an intermission.
Crazy. What if eventually we get to movies that are 5 hours long? That'd be something.
That's oh God,
3 intermissions in a movie.
Yeah,
crazy. I don't think it'd ever get there. But
I don't think it would.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah,
I never thought I'd be watching 3 hour long movies.
They had a 30-hour Marvel movie marathon when Infinity War came out in New York. You could watch all the movies in one sitting, and you could they had 10 intermissions.
How do they do it? Do they do it by it was released, or do they do it
They do Iron Man to all the way up to Infinity War. They would.
Do they do Iron Man 1, 2, 3, and then Cap 1?
No, they do
Iron Man, Cap.
Iron Man. They do Iron Man.
In order.
No, they do Iron Man, Incredible Hulk, and then Iron Man 2, the way the years the movies released.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I feel that would.
Freaking Hulk.
Yeah, I like the movie.
It's good, but the only thing that makes me mad is just because it's a different actor now, and it's kind of just.
Oh yeah, Edward Norton.
Yeah, it's kind of just it's not what's his name.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah. And then Mark Ruffalo pisses me off just to look at him.
I like Mark Ruffalo.
I don't.
Guys, is he like Jason Clarke to you?
I guess. I just hate. He's so weird.
I'm glad that they got people that actually care though. I like to see
they fired him though, didn't they?
Mark Ruffalo?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
They fired Edward Norton.
No. I'm talking about recently though. Didn't the Russo brothers get pissed off with him or something?
That was a joke.
Oh.
That was a stunt because he was he stole something. It was a joke, and he stole some type of signed helmet, or he stole Thor's hammer off set, and it was signed by the whole Infinity War cast, and he was posting a video about it, and then the Russo brothers faked it, act like they were mad, but they really weren't. And it's all for charity and all kind of stuff. So they wouldn't fire him. They wouldn't.
I know that. I thought it was real.
No, that's just And April Fool's is coming up next week too, so we're gonna have a lot of fake news coming out too. So.
As I say, Thanos. I don't know.
Thanos. So I gotta
something Thanos. April Fools.
But so that was all the movie topics I really could think about. I didn't think there's really not much going on though. It's kind of a slow week, but I guess when it's no news can be good news sometimes because you don't want to hear too much bad stuff going on. But so we're going on to music now, and there's not much to talk about music. We talk about Yandi not coming out yet, which is gonna be a segment every week until it comes out in 2045, and then, but I just also wanted to talk about what music we're listening to, and I put some artists on here that I've been listening to the past couple of days. Justin, have you been listening to music? You said you've been listening to some old music.
Yeah, it's a bunch of old music. Like, just don't really artists I can think of. Sam Cooke. I mean, he's like from like the 50s, 60s. I think a little bit, maybe 60s. I don't know. He did get killed. Shot. But he's very good. You know, he's kind of like a soul music type deal. Kind of, I don't know the exact music it is, but it's kind of just like it's kind of music you sit down and kind of just like relax to. And that's kind of music I've been into. It's just kind of relaxing music. I've been stuck listening to the Guardians of the Galaxy mixtape.
Second one or the first one?
Both of them combined.
I like the first one pretty good.
I like the second one better, but I do like I listen to just both of them combined a little bit. There's a bunch of songs on there I don't care for, but that's a very good soundtrack. And I've been listening to that, and I've listened to a little bit of Lil Wayne's last album, a little bit still.
Carter 5?
Yeah, I listened to Carter 5 a little bit. But overall, I haven't really been...
You've been more focused on other things, I guess?
Yeah, I've not really been listening to any new music. I still need to listen to Future's album. I've heard it's good.
For me, yeah.
And so that's
about it.
That's pretty much
it had not much has happened this month, honestly.
2 Chainz.
2 Chainz dropped a new album, I think, early March. I like that album a lot.
I
think it's actually 2 Chainz' best album, too.
I don't really know the best time. Cause when I listen to an album, I want to sit down and listen to it. I don't really want to like be doing something, listening to it and stopping it and starting it back. I kind of want to listen to it just
in one sitting.
Yeah, one sitting. But usually whenever I have a chance to, I do other things. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So,
but maybe one day I'll listen to them and I'll give my thoughts on it.
Yeah, 2 Chainz' album is pretty solid. What else came out? Oh yeah, this past week, new music came out, and not good music either.
I feel like I'm kind of getting out of kind of out of the hip hop music a little bit. Like I just haven't really been intrigued in it. I feel like a lot of it's just kind of the same that we've already been listening to for years.
There's a lot of rehash. That's why I'm talking about like this new music that just came out last week is just a bunch of rehash. It was Nav, the artist Nav, and then Rich the Kid dropped 2 out. They both dropped albums, and I didn't even listen to Rich the Kid's, but I listened to the first track. It was annoying. Nav's album, I couldn't even get through. There's one decent song with The Weeknd on there, and everything else is just... It's just... People are just saturating music. Like, just take your time. Everybody's rushing out to get music every 6 months, dude. It's so annoying. Like, people just need to take their time. That's what makes Travis Scott so good, because he takes his time with his music. He'll do features and everything, but he will take 2 years on an album. And it's like with... who's another big artist? I mean, like Frank Ocean. I don't listen to Frank Ocean that much. He's a great artist, but it takes him 3-4 years to drop an album. But they're so good because he takes his time. That's why I
want to start listening to Frank Ocean.
Mm-hmm. I listened to Channel Orange the other day.
I watched that one video where they were comparing.
Yeah,
Frank. I've always heard he's great, but I've never listened to him either. So I want to go back and listen to him.
It's a moody kind of vibe, kind of music too.
That's kind of music I like.
Mm-hmm. I recommend Channel Orange. It's pretty good.
I'd rather listen to kind of like moody music instead of like hype music. I don't like hype music that much.
Oh wow. I wouldn't recommend
that might be why I like Yay, because it's kind of like
it's a melancholy album.
Yeah,
it's a very
that might be why I like it so much, because I don't care much for hype music. But I don't know if you really say Kitsy Ghost is hype music or not. I say kind of.
I think you can say that. Yeah,
I say it is, but I did love that too.
I can still feel. Yeah. That's so hype. That's a mood too. But Schoolboy Q's dropping an album soon, and then I think
I don't know who that is.
Oh wow, you don't know who that is? He's a pretty big. He made some music with Kendrick Lamar and all that kind of stuff. He's a song that it's on GTA 5.
Is he on Black Panther or something?
Schoolboy, yeah, he's on it.
Okay, I think I remember seeing his name.
It's the song off the GTA 5 radio station where it goes, GD ching ching.
Oh really?
Anything. That's Schoolboy Q. Yeah. That's Kendrick Lamar saying that, but then that's Schoolboy's song.
I know you're talking about now.
Yeah, that album's really. I was listening to that yesterday. But yeah, so just a lot of good music hopefully coming out soon, and hopefully let's just hope people start taking their time, because I hate people that rush their music.
Yeah, for because it's like you keep hearing the same artist's name over and over and over, and it's just because they keep releasing this new stuff, and it's not needed.
It's like Migos. Like the Migos are so saturated now,
yeah.
And they said they're gonna drop their group album soon, and I'm not ready for that, because I mean they need to take their time. But
I didn't listen to or the last one, whatever the last one was.
Culture 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard mixed things about it, but
the first half was decent, and then the rest of it's just saturated. But
which one of the three has a good album?
Offset. It for me.
That's one. That's the last one, right?
Yeah, that was one that
That's one with like 4 daughters or whatever.
Yeah, it's one with
4 kids.
It's Father of 4. That's what it's called.
I love that song, dude. That song's so good.
Yeah.
I want to listen to like 3-4 songs on that album, but I do like that song.
Takeoffs is definitely the least favorite album for me. He didn't put almost any effort into that album. It's and the mixing is awful on it, I think. Quavo tried a tad bit, but it's 19 songs. We don't need 19 songs.
Yeah,
and then Offset's album is 15 songs, but he makes it work in it actually throughout the album. I feel like he actually tries.
Yeah.
So I recommend Offset's album. I love Offset. Well, I don't love it. I think I really like it a lot. It's really grown on me, and it's way. I think it's way better than Takeoffs. Yeah, but they just need to take their time. They just need to chill out. But because we're really saturated with Migos right now. But that's all the music topics I have. I don't think anything else really happened in the world of music in the past week or two. Now I'm going on to the media, which is basically just entertainment. Like movies is entertainment, but just like what's going on in the world, I guess, and just current events. And this is no surprise. I knew about this a lot, but it was a lot of speculation that Apple was talking about trying to get into the streaming world because we got Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, we got Disney making their own this year coming out, and then they got, I think, another company is going to do one, but Apple finally announced that they're going to do a streaming service, and this is what it says from TheVerge.com. It says Apple TV Plus will be ad-free. That's what it's called, Apple TV Plus. It's going to be available on demand and viewable both online and offline. Apple plans to launch it in over 100 countries sometime this fall. Though it does not disclose the pricing, but you'll be able to access Apple TV Plus through the new Apple TV app on iOS, Mac, or Roku, whatever. And it's supposed to be available sometime this fall. You can access it on your phone or on your tablet, computer, whatever, on your Apple TV. And I heard they're going to possibly come out with the new Apple TV as well, like the new, the Apple TV system. I heard they're going to come out with a new one of those. But yeah, and there's also going to be some new shows on there, but they didn't really talk much about that. But I just thought this was cool to talk about because, it's kind of a big topic that you could really get into with this. They also announced they're going to do a news service where you can pay $10 a month and, get all the latest news, in one section.
So everybody's going to get, the Florida news.
There's stuff that happens there.
All the crazy
Florida
stuff.
Man. Florida. Yeah. But I thought that was really interesting because that could be a whole hour topic talking about just the saturation of streaming services like
There's
Netflix.
So many now.
And it's going to get to the point where we're going to be paying more for that than we would ever be paying for cable. Cable's so expensive as itself, but then now we got, I want to watch this show. I want to watch the Netflix shows.
I want to see what Apple is going to be, what kind of shows they're going to have.
They announced a few shows with some actors, but
I might try it out.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of just depends on what kind of shows in there. If they say they put Game of Thrones in there, I'd automatically that'd be down for me 100%. But
I don't know if they would.
They probably wouldn't because it's only Hulu's the only one that has it.
That's right. You gotta pay an exclusive and
Hulu
HBO.
/HBO, yeah.
You gotta pay an exclusive price for that.
I hate that. That's what I hate. Because why put it on Hulu if you gotta pay for freaking HBO, Jones? Set extra. Mm-hmm. Pisses me off. But I might try Apple. It just depends on what they have. Because right now I feel like
Apple's a good company. I trust them, but I feel like they didn't do enough to get me I'm definitely gonna sign up for that. But I'm gonna stay intrigued and definitely keep looking about.
Well, they gonna have Apple originals.
They might have Apple original content. Yeah, they probably. I don't know what they're gonna call it, but they're gonna have some original content for sure. Because that would be, if they didn't, that would be a dumb, very, very dumb decision. Because how are you gonna differentiate yourself from the other ones? But I'm excited. I hate because we're getting saturated with all this, but I'm excited to see what Apple does and if they change anything up and all that. And then Disney service is coming out this year as well. Disney Plus. Everything is gonna plus on.
I feel like Disney's the only one that I really like.
I'm excited about.
That I respect.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Disney
I
knows
feel like Disney deserves their own because they have so many.
They have such a library.
Of old stuff.
They're making a new Star Wars show.
Because they're gonna be putting old stuff on there too, old.
They're gonna put all their movies, all the Star Wars stuff, everything, dude.
They'll have stuff like the '90s, cartoons and stuff.
Yeah, they're gonna have a lot of stuff on there.
They're gonna have all kinds of stuff. So I think, Disney, they I'm fine with them having one because they have so much stuff you can put on there. Apple is kind of just what they have.
That's the thing. I think Apple kind of goofed up, not trying to not expressing themselves enough, saying hey, this is why we're different. I don't think they did a good job with that from what I saw. But Who knows? A lot of stuff could change.
When's that Disney Plus coming out? It's coming this year?
I think it's in 2019, just like
so.
Yeah, it's gonna be there at the same time.
I'm so excited to see that. I'm excited to be able to get on there and just watch everything.
Yeah, it's gonna have a lot of the Star Wars.
Because Disney has everything just about now.
Disney. Yeah.
I'm surprised they haven't really been looked into for Monopoly.
Yeah, and that's why it took forever to go through that contract, because they had to make sure that they weren't like basically a monopoly. You know, they don't.
How are they not? That does not make sense to me. That does not make sense.
It's confusing to me, but
I'm glad they're not, because I mean.
Yeah, it would have been.
See, I like everything being under one thing.
You do that? You like that?
Yeah. You don't like that?
Well, I think for movie-wise or, like, property-wise, I don't think so. It depends on what you're talking about. Because, like, it's Amazon. Like, what you think about Amazon, like, business-wise, I think Amazon being able to, like, sell and do everything is not good for small businesses. That's what I'm actually going to do in my class. My paper I'm going to talk about is, like, talking about Amazon's effect on small businesses. Like, I think it's going to be...
They're killing the game right
now.
They're expanding. Because they're about to have their own
second headquarters.
Believe that too, but they're about to have their own delivery.
And they're also going to start opening shops around the country with like only a handful of employees, where you basically walk in the store and you just you basically pay for what you want on the app before you even go in. You walk in there, grab it, and walk out. You don't have to do anything. You just walk in and grab it and walk out. That's what their store's going to be like.
Really?
They already have some of those open in Seattle, I think.
Dang.
Yeah. So
I heard about that.
Yeah, that's scared me too. That's another big. Amazon's really, Jeff Bezos is really messing up just the retail world and just the business world itself, man. This is gonna change. Amazon's changing the world. It really is. It's scary.
Amazon's just taking over, which won't be. I'm surprised they haven't been looked into for Monopoly.
Yeah, I mean
they have their own streaming service.
Yeah, streaming service.
You know, they have their own.
They're smart. They got their own. They're gonna have their own shopping. They're gonna have their own delivery.
Yeah.
They're gonna have streaming.
That's one thing. You already have the shopping, and the delivery. You know, would go through the post office, UPS, wherever. But now they're already getting their own.
I noticed whenever I was in Charlotte the other day with Caleb and them, I saw about 5 or 6 Amazon Prime trucks that I never see around here.
Yeah,
I saw 5 or 6 of them.
We talked about it in class one day because they bought like I don't know how many hundred like vans that they're gonna be using for delivery. It's crazy. It's like I think they have like a I don't know where, a compound maybe down like South Carolina or something. So
yeah, that's right. Yeah, South Carolina's a big state. I mean, they got a lot of stuff down there.
So yeah, so they're and we talk about because my class was talking about FedEx and what they're doing, because they're trying to do new things to keep up with Amazon, or so Amazon will take them over.
I mean, it's scary. It's really... Sorry if this mic's like right in the face too. I'm trying to get the audio better because I've been leaving it here past episodes, and I noticed that it doesn't sound that good. So whenever I talk like this, it sounds better. Hopefully.
But yeah, I mean,
I would love to talk about that for a whole hour, just talking about the effect of technology and just the future of just the world and just jobs.
Yeah, it does hurt a lot of people, and I hate that it does do that. But I'm kind of so I hate that to an extent. But thinking of it as like a what's the word? Like just like it's easy.
It's really convenient, but that's a scary
very
thing.
Convenient.
It's very convenient. It's scary though.
That's what I'm saying about Disney. It's like it's so convenient to go to one spot for all these movies and shows. That's what I like.
That's true. I'm talking about like I don't want everybody owning one thing, because I don't want like the MCU to have all the X-Men characters. I don't want everything to be in one universe. That's what I mean. I don't mind Disney and them owning like a lot of properties and have it on their show, but like
the only thing that makes me the only thing I'm kind of happy about it is I feel like Disney has better directors than whatever hell.
Honestly, Disney just the person that directed Captain Marvel hasn't done anything before.
Oh really?
Has done like 1 or 2 movies that is not done good at all. Like they can make a bad director turn into a great director. It's crazy because Marvel knows what they're doing, and they can make.
Because right now, with like the old, I mean, I ain't saying all the X-Men movies are bad. I haven't watched them, but especially the last one or the new one that's coming out, Dark Phoenix. Was the last one?
Bad reception.
Was the last one any good?
Last one was decent, but it was definitely a big misfire compared to the other ones.
So I feel like
the guy who directed Bohemian Rhapsody directed all those.
Oh really?
Yeah, and then he's got all these allegations now.
Because Disney, I'm trying to think of a movie that's not really good directing except for like the live action. The live action, I don't think they're not good, but
they're not getting.
like the Marvel, all the superhero movies have been good.
The person who's directing Aladdin is Tim Burton, which is probably a safe choice for that. But Tim Burton's definitely a weird director.
Oh, he's doing Aladdin too.
No, I'm sorry. Dumbo. He's doing Dumbo. Aladdin is being directed by Guy Ritchie, who's done like the King Arthur movies. He's done the Sherlock Holmes movies, and he's a safe director too. He can do a visionary director, but we'll have to see. That only time will tell. But I love how we got from that to business.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
a little business segment.
Yeah,
that's what we're.
We're gonna start doing that too. Yeah,
that's what we're at school for.
Yeah, we're gonna start doing some more different
accounting's
topics
hard.
Like that. Yeah, I haven't took it yet, so
if you do accounting, it's rough. I recommend doing the actual class, even though it's a 3-hour class once a week.
Oof.
I still recommend it. I wish I would have done it. I'm doing it all online. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. so yeah, but my teacher's great. She a lot of leeway, so shout out to Miss Ledford.
There you go.
She watches this. She's like, "Oh, that's that kid. That's my student. I never met him.
Respect.
I met that one time because the business
symposium.
She's like, "Oh, who's your teacher?" I said, Miss
You?
Ledford. She said,
That's
"Oh."
me.
She said, "What's your name?" I said, "I was kind of confused. Kind of like that. I looked at her name tag. I was like, oh, it's you. You're my teacher."
But yeah, so this is probably gonna be the shortest episode we've done. Definitely the shortest episode, which feels pretty good.
Definitely the shortest episode, but we actually got a lot more time than what I thought we was going to.
Yeah, you saying this is longer than we thought?
It's longer than what I thought it was going to.
Yeah, me too. I'm telling you, man, we can talk for hours.
Well, that's what, 50 minutes?
Yeah, 50 minutes. I thought it was gonna be about 40 minutes. But yeah, I don't mind talking like this. It's good to always get together and always do this kind of stuff. And
yeah,
we thank you guys for always watching.
I'm trying to get more open with everybody.
Yeah, we're trying to fix
our
our anxiety.
At first, I was kind of just real quiet.
Yeah, we're trying.
I'm trying to get more talkative, more into it.
Yeah.
I'm getting more comfortable.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, me too. I every time before I click the button to start it. Oh, we gotta go. That's it. No.
That's it.
That's us right there. That's it. Y'all hear that? What if people just see this in the parking lot, just see a mic just stuck out the window? They're coming for us. They hear we're talking about Amazon, Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos said, "Y'all get out of here."
They said we're stopping that.
Yeah.
It could be Disney too. They're both
Disney too. Yeah, we're calling them
Monopoly.
Monopoly.
Hey, we're not no monopolies.
Yeah. Well, that's scary. We gotta get out of here. We gotta grab some lunch before we die. Have our last meal. But yeah, we thank you guys a lot. I know probably like 2 people has watched this, but I know even if you guys just clicked on it.
Oh yeah, we appreciate everybody.
We just do this for us. We just find it just feels good to be able to do this because it just gives us the time to just get away. Yeah, it gives us time to just get away. We can look back on this and just be like, wow, we actually did that, and it's just cool. It's just good. It's a good thing, and it's just good. It's good to take leaps in life because you won't ever be able to do it unless you try. So it's always good to try this, and it's good. I'm glad we made it to episode 5. Hopefully we get to 5 more, 10, 20, 30, 100 more. We'll see.
100. That'd be kind of low. I still want to get to where we do it weekly, eventually.
I think summertime, when that comes, maybe summertime.
Summertime definitely be weekly.
And if you guys have anything you guys would like us to talk about, just literally just talk about anything. It could be about memes. I don't care. It's something you guys want us to talk about. Just please let us know. Like, you guys are watching.
I had a couple people talk about just have podcasts where we don't have no subjects.
Just talk.
Yeah,
I think
so.
Yeah,
you said
that's what Caleb Moose said. Caleb, yeah, you told us if he's watching this, Caleb told us who was on episode 3 with us. He said, just hey, you guys could do a whole podcast just talking about things, like just talking, and that's true. But I
feel like a few people like that, we'll do it.
Oh yeah,
definitely
ASMR podcast.
Because definitely, I mean, that's honestly what we could probably do if we start doing weekly. Is like one week we just talk about whatever the heck going on, and the next week have like actual topics.
Yeah, and I would be so down for that. I think summertime when that comes, when we start doing it weekly, hopefully we could definitely try. I just choked. We could definitely try that out.
Yeah,
but
yeah, this is the first podcast in the last month that we have. That's just me and you too, I think.
Yeah, the past episodes
we had 2 back to back. Somebody.
Yeah.
We'll try to get more people in here too. I like having them guests.
Yeah, it's always nice to have some other opinions in here too.
We'll probably have Avon again after Endgame.
If any of y'all that knows us would like to get on here, hey, always hit us up. Because we're always busy. We're always on a conflicting schedule, but we can always unless you're if you're a stranger watching this, hey, what's up? Like, if you live in this area, I don't want to say the area, but
I'm sure we have 40 times probably.
Probably, yeah, honestly. But yeah, just comment if you guys ever just want you want to do anything. If you ever want to hear us talk about something, if you want to be on it, it's just cool to just do stuff like this.
Yeah.
It makes us really fun. It's really happy. And,
Definitely. I love reading comments.
Yeah, it really does make it. Even if you just say this sucks, it really makes us know that you actually watched it.
Comment. Oh, that's great. I love that you commented.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, biggest fan.
Thanks for all the support. Like literally, I said it sucks.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys
definitely, like I said earlier, if you watch us, comment.
Let us know
what you think about it. I've only talked to I think 2 people that's watched it, and see what they thought, and I want to see what more people think about it. Because it's definitely a movie to talk about.
It's a movie you could, it's a very good speculation heavy movie. Yeah, so definitely leave us your comments if anybody watched. See if you got to this point and let us know, please.
Yeah, definitely.
And
just top
L. If you guys see this, type the word. I said the word Z. Type the letter Y. I doubt nobody's even gonna see this. So, whatever.
Everybody just gets to the freaking end.
Yeah, and everybody sees it. We get like 20 comments. It says why. It's like, oh my god, 20 people watched it, but like nobody actually did. But hey, we do appreciate it, you guys. We're gonna head on out of here and probably grab a bite to eat and probably just get ready for the rest of this week, and then next week we gotta get ready for Dumbo and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, and hopefully some exciting news happens. And we'll probably not do an episode next week, but we'll do
might rewatch Us next week, or
we might rewatch that
after Dumbo. Just
to get a second opinion, just to really see how it felt. But yeah, guys, we're gonna go in it here if that's all right.
That's all right with you guys.
That's all right. We'll stay here for an hour if you guys are cozy. But hope you guys have a good weekend and stuff. We'll see y'all in 2 weeks. It's 27th. I think in 2 weeks it'll be April something. That's crazy. It's already April.
It's crazy. It's April.
Time flies, but yeah. But hey, we appreciate you guys. Let me go and see this right here real quick. Any closing marks, Justin? Follow us on Instagram. I already put it in the last episode.
Yeah, I still ain't got enough followers, but that's fine.
Yeah.
But hey, I mean, that's about it. I hope everyone has a good time.
Yeah. And we really do appreciate you guys for just clicking on it if you guys did. But I hope you guys have a good day, y'all. We're gonna go in it here and all that stuff. So, and we're gonna grab some food. We're really hungry. So yeah, we'll see you guys later on. Let me go and end it.